University Eagles. At forward, 6'7" and a senior from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, number 1, Chad Andrews Fulton. At the other forward, 6'8" and a senior from Kennesaw, Georgia, number 5, Cedric Council Jr. At guard, 6'5" and a freshman from Irvington, New Jersey, number 4, Nigel Marshall. At guard, 6'2" and a sophomore from Bowie, Maryland, number 13, DeJuan Clayton. And at guard, 6'6" and a senior from Willingboro, New Jersey, number 22, Lamar Morgan. Eagles Director of Basketball Operations is Joseph Gripper. The assistant coach is Charles Agamagu. The associate head coach is John Oslander. And the head coach of your Eagles is Juan Dixon.
Courts out at the PEC getting set for the men's matchup between Coppin and Howard. And the women's final went 88-81 in favor of Howard. And as Gary Williams just mentioned a moment ago, Cole, Lott, Williams, Cousins, and Akawovu for Howard at 12-15 overall, 6-6 in the MEAC. Conversely, Coppin 6-6 in the MEAC, 6-21 overall. It's Clayton, Marshall, Morgan, Andrews Fulton, and Council. So glad you're with us. Todd Barley with you. Our cast of thousands here on the Coppin State Sports Network, getting you set for a critical late season MEAC showdown as both these teams playing for seeding in Norfolk, which happens March 11th through the 16th in the MEAC tournament, an automatic qualifier to the NCAA tournament. So now Chad Andrews Fulton has removed the headband. Clayton is now going to hand off his headband to Chad. In the jump circle, Cedric Council Jr. along with Akawovu. Howard in the road blues, trimmed in red and white. Coppin on the home whites, trimmed in blue and gold. Tip controlled by Howard. It's going to be Cole to bring it across the time stripe. Here on homecoming weekend at Coppin State University. Cole on the bounce, right of the lane. Got to the doorstep, deflected away by Council on the Coppin bench. And it stays with Howard with 17 to shoot. Top side left to Cole. Now head of the key. Akawovu. Gave it up between the rings. Now for Cousins. Back to Cole. 9 to shoot. Cole line to the lane. Kick it out left corner. Lott wants a 3. It's on the way. Left of the rim and off. Rebound to Cole. Left of the lane. Draws the double team. Skip pass far side of the right. Cousins up the ladder. Has it. Back of the rim. No good. Tip to the glass by Morgan. Council comes away with it. Now to Clayton. Clayton on the run out. Now head of the key. Near side left. Marshall has it. Left corner. Feed to Morgan. Bounce it off high left now to Andrews Fulton. Hands it back to Morgan. Lamar on the bounce. Back to Clayton, top side right. Shot clock down to 10. Clayton on the bounce. Split the double team. Backdoor feed. Andrews Fulton on the doorstep, I believe. Was he on the baseline or fouled? They're going to call a foul on Zion Cousins. Or will they? Akawovu with the foul. That's his first. Inbound comes to Cousins, head of the key. He wants a 3, front of the rim, no good. Rebound to Cousins. Here comes Cole. Cole wants a 3, good. RJ Cole gets the scoring started. Howard's got a 3-0 lead. Andrews Fulton approaching head of the key. Ball screen handoff down to Marshall. He wants an answer 3. It's on the way, good. Nigel Marshall, and we are tied at 3. Here comes Cole on the bounce, 18-20 to go in the half. Akawovu on the catch, far side of the right. Williams has it, lost the handle on the feed to the right corner. Andrews Fulton's got it. Now for Clayton, top side left. DeJuan on the bounce, now backs it out, left wing behind the arc. Clayton on the move, lined in a lane, fights it up, blasted good. DeJuan Clayton gives Coppin their first lead of the day at 5-3. Cole now to the forecourt, lob it off between the rings, Akawovu. Bouncing off the your side, left the lot. Head of the key now. Cousins has it. Far side of the right, Cole, 12 to shoot. Cole trying to split the double team on the bounce right side. Now dribble penetration, lined on a lane. He stepped along the baseline, out of bounds. First substitution. Princewell, Anasaki, 6'9" freshman out of Nigeria for Howard. Left side Cousins, Cedric Council Jr. Marshall, top side left, Clayton wants a three, rim it off. Rebound to Ced, left corner down to Clayton, head of the key, Morgan from the inner harbor, rim it off. Rebound to Ced, turns right, fights it up and scores. Cedric Council Jr. and Coppin with 7 unanswered. They lead 7-3, 3 minutes in. Cole now to the jump circle, approaching head of the key. Picks up the bounce, skip past left corner. Williams wants a three, wide to the right. It's an air ball. Here comes Clayton the other way. DeJuan on the push, Euro step in a lane, got to the 10 and scores. 9-3 Coppin. 16:35 to go first half. Coach Kevin Nickelberry is not a happy camper right now for the Bison. Cole with a step back three, head of the key. Glances off the window, no, out of bounds. Last touch by Coppin State. Xavier's back. Anasaki's checking out. 15 to shoot for Howard. Kick out left corner. Cole had it knocked away by Clayton. And it's last touch by Coppin, out of bounds, 13 to shoot. Inbound comes to Akawovu. Now to Cole, 5 to shoot. Cole, line to the lane, rim it off, rebound to Ced. Outlet now to Clayton. DeJuan Clayton, top side left. Andrews Fulton trying to set the screen. They hedge on it. It's a double team, and he threw it away. Williams on the run out. We got a whistle and what? A foul on the floor called against Coppin State. It comes at 15:58 to go. And the foul's on Clayton. That's his first. It brings us to our first time out of the day. Coppin leads Howard 9-3, 15:58 to go in the opening half. We're back after this time out on the Coppin State Sports Network.
Of the season, when the Eagles host the Hornets of Delaware State. Seniors from both the men's and women's programs will be recognized before the start of each game. Also, Coppin State University student athletes that received a 3.0 GPA from fall of 2018 we recognize at halftime of the men's game. Got a doubleheader here at the Physical Education Complex, starting with the Lady Eagles at 5:30. The men take to the court at 7:30. So don't forget senior night on Monday, February 25th, right here at the Physical Education Complex. And if you're looking for a hotel for graduation, Coppin Athletics has you covered. Visit CoppinStateSports.com. Get discounted hotel rates at the Hyatt Place downtown, the Marriott Town Place Suites BWI, and the Holiday Inn Baltimore Inner Harbor. Rates are for you and the Coppin family, so visit CoppinStateSports.com to save today. And catch us on the go, ESPN, proud to be the official national broadcast partner of the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference.
Fans, visit CoppinGear.com to get your CSU apparel. Currently, it's 20% off on all hoodies through February 25th at CompuGear.com. It's where the home team shops. A couple of CompuGear.com hoodies in attendance today on homecoming weekend. So Howard took the early 3-0 lead. Coppin has responded with 9 unanswered. Rebound margin to Coppin at 5-3. Cedric Council Jr. controlling the glass. He's got 4 of the 5 Coppin boards. 2-1 turnover, Howard. Williams on the catch. Right side pull-up from 15. Front of the rim, no. Council Jr. the rebound. Now for Clayton. Clayton on the run out. Turns right, ducks in right of the lane. Skip pass far side up to Oslander, who checked in out of the media timeout. And one of the officials is down along the baseline. He took the worst of that contact. Went into one of the triangles. And at left leg, it appeared to take the worst of it. We've also got a Coppin player down along the baseline. And that's DeJuan Clayton. Yeah, this is not good. One of our 3 officials was on the baseline, and we may get a look at it here in just a moment on the replay on CoppinStateSports.com. Clayton also shaken up on the play. And now Clayton back to his feet. There's Clayton going out of bounds. Oh, he tripped and he upended the official, who is now to a seated position. And we're going to have to see if one of our officials can continue, and I believe, and as Gary Williams told me moments ago, our public address announcer, it's Lionel Butler, Matthew Lee, and Quentin Murphy, and I believe it's Lionel Butler, and thankfully he has bent that left knee and left leg. Because for all the world, and we may see it one more time here on the in-house replay, Lionel Butler was, back in the day, a lightweight boxing champ. So the guy is absolutely put together. And here's Clayton going baseline, and then, yep, right into the left leg. And he grabbed right below the knee. So I don't know if it's a foot or an ankle. Won't speculate, but thankfully that knee has been bent, because for all the world you think it might be a knee injury, and a catastrophic one at that. But it appears it might be a lower left leg injury, and now he's back to his feet. And he's going to walk it off. Wow. Well, he just went out of camera view. He's right below the camera you're looking at right now on CoppinStateSports.com. And he's trying to get the feeling back in that left ankle and that left foot. Tell you what, a lesser man that's not on his training regimen isn't continuing in this game, like you said a minute ago, Gary. That's a guy put together right now in a training regimen, and he's staying in the game. How about it? That looked awful when it happened. And he gets a nice hand. As soon as he slapped the floor, you just fear the worst. He's got a smile on his face. That's good to see. 15:45 to go opening half. 9-3 Coppin with the lead on Howard. Howard to bring it the length of the floor. Chad Lott to inbound for the Bison. And good to see DeJuan Clayton able to stay in the game as well. So here comes R.J. Cole on the bounce. Now for Williams, gave it up to Lott. Gave it up to Cole. Cole lobs it back door. Tough catch. And an even better finish for Andre Toure, who checked in for Howard to make it 9-5 on the two-hand dunk. Clayton's got it top side right. Now to Chad Andrews Fulton. Head of the key with 18 to shoot. Top side of the right to Morgan. Morgan on the bounce. Now for Chad Andrews Fulton. He wants a three. Rimming off. The rebound, R.J. Cole. Cole on the bounce. Head of the key. Spins opposite DeJuan Clayton. Backdoor feed for Toure. Swatted out of bounds. Last touch by Chad Andrews Fulton. Wholesale changes coming for Howard. Jalen Jones, the redshirt senior, has checked in. He's a Kinston, North Carolina kid. Zion Cousins is in there. Here comes DeQuayne Drummond for Coppin. Raymond Bethea Jr. has checked in for the first time as well for Howard. So Bethea Jr. on the inbound. Now to Cole with Coppin up 9-5. About 5 minutes in. Cole turning left, picked up the bounce. Skip pass far side of the right. Toure going baseline to the right, got cut off by Sed. Top side right now to Bethea Jr. Got to the head of the key, launches a three, and it is a long two and good. 9-7, Coppin by 2. Clayton now to Andrews Fulton, head of the key. Looking back door. Ball screen, hand off that Oslander. Coming right to the Chad Andrews Fulton screen. And that's going to be an offensive foul on Oslander. His first. Fans, if you're on a monitor, a phone, iPad, tablet, whatever device you have that you use all the time, you need a pair of Blue Winx glasses. BLUWINX.com. It protects your eyes, works on that blue light, helps you sleep better. You need to get a pair. I've got one here courtside at the PEC. They work great. You can also get them with a prescription in them. Near side left to Cole. Pull up, left side is good for Cousins. Back even at 9. Second tie in the game. Andrews Fulton with it, head of the key. Hands it off to Drummond. Drummond on the bounce, runs it in the lane, fights it up. Glass rim, no good. Ball came free. Who's the foul on? And I believe it's on Toure. That would be his first. Brendan Medley-Bacon checks in. He's going to replace Chad Andrews Fulton with 13:56 to go in the opening half, even at 9. Clayton with it from the baseline, looking. Lob to the top, Sed catches into jump circle. On the bounce, hands it off to Oslander, top side left. Reverse it off to Council. He'll go right of the lane, trying to duck in, got cut off. Now to Oslander, catch and fire, three up the left wing, it's good. Big Red makes it 12-9 Coppin. 13:35 to go, first half. Cole with it. At the free throw line, reverse it off. Zion Cousins wants an answer three, back of the rim, no good to Clayton. DeJuan on the march coming left to right. Now left to the jump circle, approaching head of the key. Reverse it off to Council Jr. Ball screen hand up that Oslander. Oslander going right to the screen. Pick and roll to Sed. Skip pass far side left to Drummond. Catch and fire three on the way. Left to the rim and off. Medley-Bacon the rebound in traffic. Puts it on the floor. Turns the free throw line and buries it. The Giant makes it 14-9 Coppin. 7 feet tall. Just a freshman. I'd say room to grow, but who knew? Cole, head of the key. Top side left now for Jones on the catch. 10 to shoot. Jones back between the rings now to Cole. Cole on the bounce, 5 to shoot, a deep 3 over Oslander, wide left, out of bounds. Eben Williams checks in for the first time for Coppin State. Anasake's back for Howard. Cousins checks out. And Kyle Foster's in the lineup for the first time for the Bison. Drummond over the time stripe now. Oslander catching fire 3 from his favorite spot, left of the rim and off. Rebound Bethea Jr. on the run. Line, Lane fights it up, glass and good. He's got 4. 14-11 Coppin. 12-12 to go in the opening half. Drummond out of the double team, looking for an outlet. Tied up in the double team. Skip past near side right. Oslander catches after the bounce and got fouled. That foul is assessed on Anasake. That's his first. Cedric Council Jr.'s checking out. Chad Andrews Fulton's back in.
Hey, Chad! 23.
Off the inbound, Drummond. Bouncing in now, head of the key to Williams. Williams approaching head of the key. Picks up the bounce, now to Andrews Fulton. Far side left to Oslander. Oslander left wing behind the arc. Now head of the key to Williams. Williams, 7 to shoot. Coming left to the Medley Bacon screen. Got cut off with 4. Down to 3. Ib wants a 3. Glass no good. Shot clock violation. It brings us to a timeout on the floor. 11:43 to go. Opening half. Coppin leads Howard 14-11. We're back after this timeout on the Coppin State Sports Network. Fans, you can travel in confidence and enjoy the comfort of spacious studio accommodations at the Town Place Suites Baltimore BWI Airport, less than 10 miles from downtown Baltimore. Your home away from home is waiting for you. That's the Town Place Suites Baltimore BWI Airport, the official airport hotel of Coppin State Athletics. Got a great one going here in the MEAC, closing out the home portion of the schedule. There's a great look at Coach Juan Dixon in his second year at the helm here at Coppin State. 14-9 Eagles with the lead. Right to left comes Chad Lott. Near side left, Foster wants a 3. It's on the way, good. Kyle Foster knocks down the triple. We're even at 14. 3 ties to go along with a lead change in this first half. Drummond now high left to Williams. Far side left to Oslander. Oslander out of the corner. Now to Medley Bacon. Ball screen hand up to Oslander. Oslander tried to curl right. Got cut off. Now to Medley Bacon left to the lane. Skip past your side right. Eben Williams wants a 3, and the answer triple is good. 17-14, Coppin by 3. 9 minutes gone in the opening half. Jones head of the key. Feeds it near side left to Bethea Jr. Gave it up near side left. Foster trying to face up. Skips out of the double team. Now far side right to Lott. Taking Oslander off the bounce. Right of the lane. Reverse it off to Bethea Jr. He wants another 3. It's on the way. Good. Give him 7, even at 17. Closing in on 10.5 to go, first half. Williams top side left out of Oslander, head of the key. Bounce it high left now for Chad Andrews Fulton. Near side of the right. Oslander's got it. Now for Andrews Fulton. Williams with it. On the bounce, left of the lane. Fights it up. Good. Williams down with 5. Coppin back on top at 19-17. Lott on the bounce. Now to the forecourt. Anasake now to Bethea Jr. Top side left. Between the rings now to Jones. Far side of the right now to Lott. Lott on the bounce right of the lane. Step right jumper's on the way. Back of the rim no good. Knocked free and out of bounds. Last touch by Coppin. Marshall, Clayton, and Morgan back for Coppin. Anasake checks out. I believe Cousins came back. Williams and Oslander are going to take seats for Coppin State. Foster from the baseline to inbound. Foster on the give and go to the left corner, wants to 3. Can't get it to drop. We're going the other way. Jones, last man to touch it out of bounds. Comes at 9:48 to go in the opening half. Cole and Williams are back. Bethea Jr. and Foster will check out for Howard. Coppin up 19-17 with 9:48 to go first half. Clayton out of the forecourt. Now head of the key. Williams near side of the right. Marshall with it near side of the right to Morgan. Medley Bacon hands it back. Lamar Morgan wants a 3. Rim blasting off. Weak side rebound. Yanked down by Lott. Over the top. Jones spinning right to left. I believe, was he fouled or did he travel? Far side official said he was fouled. Medley Bacon with his first. Jalen Jones now at the free throw line. On the way and good. (19-18). Coppin State. Jones from Kinston, that is the same town that produced South Carolina State product, D'Amico Heath, years ago. Early 2000s. Jones second free throw, rimming off. Set another rebound. Boy, is he having a first half on the glass. 19-18, Coppin by 1, closing in on 9:15 to go first half. Council Jr. with it, now head of the key, Andrews Fulton. Goes left of the lane, and it's going to be a block or a charge. Offensive foul. Philly with his first. Andre Torre checking back in to replace Jalen Jones. Cole on the march, now to the jump circle, into the forecourt. On the bounce, right side behind the arc. Picks up the dribble, now fires it far side to the right. Lott going baseline right, shovels it left of the lane to Williams. Running right-hander on the glass and good. 20-19. Howard reclaims the lead with 8:40 to go in the first half. Their first lead since 3-0. Glass and good. Nigel Marshall now with 5. Puts Coppin right back in the lead at 21-20. Cole, left side, behind the arc. Now bouncing off head of the key to Cousins. Cousins gave it back to Cole. Cole left of the jump circle. Now to Cousins. Far side of the right. Williams picks it up. Now to Cole, head of the key. Lob at the rim, punch it home on the backdoor feed. Chad Lott. 22-21 Howard. Closing in on 8 minutes to go in the half. Andrews Fulton, head of the key. Hands it off to Marshall. Marshall going right. And he's going to get called for a carry, and that'll bring us to a timeout on the floor. It comes with 7:58 to go opening half. Howard has retaken the lead on Coppin, 22-21. Back after this timeout on the Coppin State Sports Network. of the Under 8 media timeout. Rebound margin to Coppin, 12-8. They trail by 1, 22-21. On the bounce, Cole. Now to the jump circle. Hands it off now to Williams. Gave it back to Lott. Now to Cole. On the bounce back to Lott. And we're going to get a carry call against Howard. So now the turnover, courtesy of the carry, even at 1. Don't tell our technical director, Bob, that you cannot carry the basketball. He's been doing that old school move for years. 7:40 to go, opening half, 22-21, Howard leading Coppin. Clayton with it, head of the key, reverse it off now to Andrews Fulton. He wants a 3 for the lead, back of the rim, no good. Rebound to Cousins, hands it off now to Cole. Cole on the run back, top side right, going opposite the Cousins screen, line to the lane, Cousins. What a slip screen he set for R.J. Cole. Cole now with 5. 24-21 Howard. Here comes Clayton. Hands off to Andrews Fulton. Ball screen hand off that Oslander. Pick and roll. Gave it up to Andrews Fulton. Andrews Fulton jump stop in a lane. Fights it up with the right hand. Rim. It trickles in. Phillies on the board. 24-23. Howard by 1. Cole head of the key. Wants a 3. Rim it off. Tip follow by Torrey is good. I don't know if you can classify that as a dunk or not. 6:43 to go. 26-23 Howard. Clayton with it, head of the key, turning left. Left of the lane, bounce it down to the block to Council Jr. Said trying to come to his right. Fights it up, rim and good. 26-25, Howard by 1, 6:20 to go in the half. R.J. Cole now between the rings. Gets the play call from Kevin Nickelberry. Shot clock to 13. Cole on the bounce, coming right to left. Near side left kick out. Torrey with a step-in jumper, rim it off, rebound Lamar Morgan. Hands it off now to Clayton. Clayton, line, lane, got to the rack, rim and good, DeJuan Clayton. Give him 6, Coppin back in front, 27-26. 5 lead changes, 4 ties in the first nearly 14 and a half minutes. Cole's got it in between the rings. Lob it near side left. Lot on the catch, bounce it off. Torrey, glass no good. Andrews Fulton a rebound. Now for Clayton. Clayton head of the key, line to the lane again, fights it up, and Torrey blocked it out of bounds. Clayton ends up on the floor. At the 5:15 mark, Coppin leads 27-26. Medley, Bacon, and Drummond are checking back in. Andrews Fulton's coming off, along with Lamar Morgan. Anasake checks back in for Howard. On the inbound, Medley Bacon, now to Clayton, head of the key. Oh man, did he take a couple of extra steps. Far side left now to Drummond. Far side left corner down to Oslander. Back to Medley Bacon. High left. 8 to shoot. Feeds it off to Clayton, head of the key. DeJuan, a step right 3 is blocked away by Lott. Loose ball on the floor, goes out of bounds. Last touch by Howard. Now, did it change possession or not? Howard's going to keep the ball. Coppin by 1 at 27-26, 4:45 to go in the opening half. Cole high right now for Cousins. Back to Cole, near side left to Lott. Now for Cousins. Cousins on the bounce, now far side of the right to Cole. Step in 3 up the right wing, rim it off, and a tip follow is good for Williams, and he's fouled. Williams elevating to finish. Give him 4. Howard back on top at 28-27. Drummond the foul, that's his first. The and one free throw is on the way and good. Williams now with 5. The lead is 2 at 29-27. Howard. Clayton on the bounce, now to the forecourt, throws over the top of the double team. Drummond got bumped off. Anasake picks up his second. It's Howard's 4th team foul in the opening half. Lamar Morgan got to the table in time. He'll replace Drummond. Clayton from the baseline to inbound. He looks, and now Oslander on the catch. One step into the forecourt, gave it up to Morgan. Bounce it back to Oslander. He wants ahead of the key. 3, it's good. Coppin reclaims the lead at 30-29. Oslander's second 3 gives him 6.5 as we approach 4 minutes to go. Cole with it. Far side right feet, C.J. Williams on the catch. Back to Cousins, head of the key. Near side left to Cole. 13 to shoot. Cole left of the lane. Fights one up left of the lane. Rim and it popped out. Said the rebound. Now to Clayton. He'll run it back left to right. Clayton, right of the lane, bouncing off the Council Jr. He went up to ram it home. He ended up stuck on the rim. The ball came out. Here comes Williams. Runs it up, glass, rim, no, but a foul. How's it not a foul at the other end? Is my question. Lamar Morgan with his first. Brings us to the under 4 media timeout at 3:35 to go. In the opening half, Coppin leads Howard 30-29 on the Coppin State Sports Network. Fans, you can listen all season long to all the Coppin State basketball home games on Fox Sports Williamsport and Baltimore's WNST 1570 AM. Proud partners of Coppin State Athletics. Last home game comes your way on Monday nights. We go across town about a week, 10 days from now to Morgan State, then off to Norfolk to the MEAC tournament for both teams. 30-29 Coppin with the lead on Howard. Rebound margin to Coppin. 16-13. Said doing work today, folks. 7 of the Coppin 16 boards. Two free throws coming. C.J. Williams line left at the 3:35 mark of the opening half. Puts it on the way. Rim glass good. Even at 30, Williams trying to give Howard the lead back with a free throw make here. He does. 31-30, Williams will exit, give him 7. 8 lead changes, 4 ties to my count here in the opening half. Clayton on the bounce, coming through the Andrews Fulton screen, deflected out of bounds, last touch by Chad Lott. Morgan on the inbound, 23 to shoot, 3:25 to go in the opening half. Andrews Fulton head of the key, now to Oslander. Top side left to Clayton. Medley Bacon on the catch head of the key. Takes it right of the lane, fights it up, glass, no, but he was fouled. Anasake, the foul. It is his third in the opening half. Brendan Medley-Bacon. Free throws on the way. Rim. It trickled off. Torres back. Anasake will take a seat. Most likely done for the final 3:15 of the opening half with 3 fouls. Akawovu is making his way to the table. Medley-Bacon split a pair, give him 3, and we are even at 31 on the 5th tie of the first half. Here comes Cole, top side left. Bethea Jr.'s got it going left. Fights it up in the lane, front of the rim, no, tip free, and Morgan covers it up. Lamar on the run back, gave it up to Clayton, perfectly timed. Cole steals and scores. 33-31. Howard by 2. 2:45 to go in the half. Clayton on the reversal. Now to the forecourt. Morgan thought about a 3, coming to his right, left of the lane. Back to Clayton, they'll reset it. Clayton on the bounce. Kick out left side. Morgan wants a 3. It's on the way, left of the rim and off. Heading to the corner, it's out of bounds. 2:24 to go first half. Howard with a 33-31 lead on Coppin. C.J. Williams is back. Checking out will be Lott. Marshall coming to the table. He'll check in. Next dead ball. Head of the key. Cole's got it. Hesitation dribble. Pulls up left of the lane. Deflected away. Cousins ends up with it. Lob it back to Cole. Left of the jump circle. Around the screen from Torre. Kicking left side. Bethea Jr. wants that 3 one more time. Rim it off. Rebound to Cousins. Back to Bethea Jr. He'll back it out. Ball screen handoff. Going left is Cole. Right of the rim. No. It's deflected out of bounds. Last touch by whom? Howard. Chad Lott's back. Bethea Jr. is going to check out. Marshall's back for Lamar Morgan. 1:55 to go. Opening half. 33-31 Howard by 2. Here comes Clayton across the time stripe into the forecourt. Bounce it down to Marshall. Marshall, skip it out left side. Oslander coming back to his right, feeds it back door to Medley-Bacon, ducked under a defender, traveled. That comes at 1:40 to go. Council Jr. is going to replace Medley-Bacon.
It's not because of the travel.
A lot of the inbound now to Cole. Closing in on 95 seconds to go in the opening half. Handoff right in front of me now to Lott. Lott nearly lost the handle. Picks up the bounce, fades away, and finds Cousins. 9 to shoot. Back to Cole. Cole on the bounce. Turns left of the lane, into lane with a Euro step. Glass and good. R.J. Cole now with 9. 35-31 Howard. Closing in on a minute to go first half. Clayton top side left. On the reversal for Marshall. Right past him and into the Howard bench. Cole on the bounce, coming across the time stripe. Now to the jump circle, under a minute to go. 20 to shoot. Cole surveying the situation. Now on the bounce. Coming back to his left around the screen from C.J. Williams. 10 to shoot. Bounce it left side. Losing the handle was Lott. On the floor they go, and it's last touched, I believe, by Howard, and they call a timeout. 6 to shoot, 36 and a half to go in the opening half. And it's a full timeout, make it a 30-second timeout. So it's an opportunity for us to tell you about the 17th annual Coppin Golf Classic coming your way Monday, May 20th of this year. Registration is now open. And you can support Coppin seniors by participating. Not a golfer, you can still support by registering for the golf clinic or the awards luncheon. Learn more at coppin.edu/golf classic. 6 to shoot. Inbound will be from my left in the corner. Cole trying to make his way through traffic to inbound the basketball. He's defended by Oslander. Lob comes in, Bethea Jr. Kick out left corner. CJ wants a long two, and it's good. Give him 9. 37-31 Howard. 6 unanswered after Compton tied the game at 31. Shot clock's off. 17.7 to go. And a timeout, Compton State. So at halftime, let's set the scene, shall we? We have the homecoming court in attendance today. We got the announcement of the court at halftime of the women's game. That may well be duplicated here at the half, as well of the men's game. And then we have a distinguished alumni presentation coming up at the break. So make sure you stay tuned for that right here on ComptonStateSports.com. And also our normal halftime festivities. Charles Agamagu will join me when Compton reemerges from the locker room to get set for the second half. They currently trail 37-31 with 17.7 to go in this opening half. Marshall from the far side to inbound. Clayton will catch uncontested in the backcourt. Now across the time stripe into the forecourt. He approaches head of the key. 10 to go. Clayton on the bounce, coming left to the Chad Andrews Fulton screen. Right side, Morgan, a step back deep three is on the way. Good. Lamar Morgan. That makes it 37-34. Cole launches from three-quarter court, and he hit the shot clock. It's no good. At the break, it's Howard 37, Compton 34. And here at the break, we will hand it off for the cheerleader performance. Come back after a 60-second timeout on the Compton State Sports Network.
Wait.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Coppin State University cheerleaders. All right, time now for CSU Athletics half-court three-point free throw layup contest.
So as the contestants come out for the half-court three-point free throw layup contest, we'll bring you the first half numbers. 37-34 Howard at the break. 5 ties. 8 lead changes unofficially. Howard off their bench. CK had 3 fouls in the opening half, didn't score. Jalen Jones split a pair of free throws. Kyle Foster a 3. Andre Torre with 4. And is Raymond Bethea Jr. leading the bench bunch with 7. For the starters, Okolovu has been held scoreless. It is Cousins and Lott each with 2. Cole and CJ Williams each with 9. For Coppin off their bench, Drummond saw time but didn't score. Medley Bacon with 3. Williams with 5. Auslander with a pair of 3s. He's got 6. For the starters, Andrews Fulton with 2. Morgan with a 3 at the end of the half. It is Council with 4. Marshall with 5. Clayton with 6. 37-34 in favor of Howard at the break. We'll come back after another 60-second timeout here on the Coppin State Sports Network.
All right, then we have a winner.
You know the old story about the tortoise and the hare? The kids had a great job with putting on the jersey and the shorts, and the kid that sat down to put the shorts on took forever and a day. He took one shot, he made it. And he wins in come-from-behind fashion. The tortoise and the hare, man. Right here at halftime at the PEC. That's a memory both those kids will remember their entire lives. 37-34, Howard leading Coppin at the break. Critical down the stretch showdown here in the MEAC. For Howard, they'll next go across town to Morgan on Monday. Coppin will host Delaware State in the final regular season home game here on the schedule. And what's going on presently is the preparation for the distinguished alumni, Royal Court, and service presentations. That's being prepared as we speak. Here on a homecoming weekend, there's a lot going on. So I believe we may be ready for the special presentation here in mere moments. Let's hand it off to Gary Williams, shall we?
From 2009, Benita E. Wilson. From 2010, Reginald Exum. From 2011, Lise H. Collier. From 2013, Kyle Locke. From 2014, Rose Ham. Represented in 2018, Alicia Ritchie. And representing 2019, escorted by the legendary James Winky Camphor, is Florine Peaches Camphor. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for our Coppin State University distinguished alumni.
Coppin Nation, we have a very special presentation. If you could all please rise and give your appreciation to Mr. Gary Williams, who today is celebrating his 25th season on the mic as the voice of Coppin State Athletics. Let's hear it for Gary Williams.
There he is, the voice of Coppin State Athletics. You can see him on CoppinStateSports.com on a live video stream right now.
It's been a pleasure for the past 25 years and look for many more down the road. Thank you so much.
He had no idea, man, that was being done today. No idea.
Making their Royal Court stroll, please welcome
I'm just
your 2019
so happy for him, and that
Royal Court.
I was asked to be a part of that, and that is a career highlight right there. We'll step out, quick 30-second timeout, come back, I believe, with Coach Agamagu. That is next on the Coppin State Sports Network.
Miss Senior is Miss Kenyasha Pollard. Mr. Junior, Isaiah Smith. Miss Junior, Olivia Burton. Kishaya. Miss Sophomore, Taylor Ibrahim. Mr. Freshman, Brandon Donaldson. and Miss Freshman Chachaya Bios. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2000
So as we bring it back courtside,
University Royal Court.
Charles Agamagu now taking the seat beside me. Brief visit here at the half. 37-34, 8 lead changes, 5 ties. About as good as it gets in the opening half.
We're tied for 6th place, right? So we expected it to be a good game. Super proud of our guys. I understand that Howard has, if I'm not mistaken, 3 of the top 7 scorers in our conference, R.J. Cole being the leading scorer and leading assist guy. So to hold those 3 guys to 20 points is huge. Lamar Morgan, all-MEAC performer, huge 3 to get us into the half. I think we're right there. We're 37 points. It's a really good team.
Charles, we talked about this season in, season out. Now you have to defend at the far end of the floor. That's got to be the key to the second half.
Absolutely, and it's, in all honesty, it's been the key to our entire season. It's playing for 40 minutes and being able to accumulate stops away from the bench for 40 minutes. We've gotten better every game as a staff and as a team, and we trust our players. We believe that it means something to them, they'll do it.
This feels like the Maryland Eastern Shore game just a short time ago. You took the lead for good with just about 5 minutes to go, but you battled back. Currently, knock on wood, right? You don't have that huge margin of deficit to overcome starting the second half.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. Like I said previously, if it means something to them, they'll get it done. It's a battle for 6th place. We understand these next, including this game, these next 4 games can put us in a position to get that coveted bye week. You know, we need it. It's necessary. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, man. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Charles Agamagu with the break. We had to change everything up with everything going on, that special presentation. Set to start the second half in 30 seconds on the Common State Sports Network. Start of the second half, 37-34. Howard with the lead. Cop on the rebound lead at 17-15 going to the second half. Morgan with it. Top side of the right, knocked away by C.J. Williams, out of bounds, 20 to shoot. Baseline inbound now for Clayton. Lob comes in to Andrews Fulton, top side of the right. Out of the corner, Clayton. Clayton on the bounce, line, lane, lost the handle. Chad Andrews Fulton trying to pick it up and lost the handle. He ends up on the floor. C.J. Williams on the skip, not a lot. Now for C.J. Williams, right side pull up on the way, rim it off. Rebound to Howard. Now to Cole. Cole, far sideline. Baseline left. Cousins reverse it off. Now for Torrey. Top side of the right, 13 to shoot. They'll reset it to Cole. Cole on the bounce. Spins right to left. Kick it out left corner. The pull up from 15 is good for Chad Lott. He's got 4. 39-34 Howard. Morgan top side right now to Andrews Fulton, head of the key. Gave it up to Marshall, goes line, lane, fights it up, rim no, tip free by Council Jr., rebound to Cousins. Now to Cole across the time stripe into the forecourt. 90 seconds gone, second half, 39-34 Howard with the lead. On the bounce out of the key, Torrey. On the bounce, gave it up right side to Cousins, rim it off, rebound, Cedric Council Jr. Now for Clayton. Clayton hands it off to Morgan. Steps into a deep three, rim it off, rebound to Cousins.
Hey, load up! Load up!
Lott, a ball screen handoff now to Cole. Faces, fires from three, count it, and a foul. R.J. Cole now with 12.
Hey, White, hold him!
Foul call number 13, DeJuan Clayton. His second.
Clayton picks up his second, makes it 42-34 Howard. And the free throw is good for Cole. 43-34 in favor of Howard. Clayton with it. Line, lane, kick out now to Council Jr. Three ball, rim it off. Rebound to Williams. Outlet now for Cole. Torrey takes off front of the lane. Glass no good. Stick back follow is good for Cousins. He's got 4. 45-34, timeout Coppin with 17:41 to go. We're back after a 60-second timeout on the Coppin State Sports Network.
Called by Coppin State. Goes to a full
That's
timeout.
why I love Blazer Rewards so much. I mean, isn't it obvious? You earn points by hanging out with friends and eating wings and watching sports. And I mean all the sports like football, baseball, basketball, pop, pop, boop, soccer, karate, boxing. Vincent, this one, I don't know. Check it out. First, you join. Go to blazingrewards.com and follow the simple steps to sign up. Second, you earn. Just get off your butt and head to B-Dubs. Earn points by checking in, bringing friends, and ordering food. And finally, you redeem. Turn those hard-earned points into awesome rewards like wings, drinks, shareables, and more. Then just write your phone number on the check and rewards are deducted from your total. You can even earn points watching LARPing. LARPing. LARPing.
So out of the timeout, 17:41 to go in the second half. 16-4 Howard run.
Come on, White, let's go! Let's get it!
Since Coppin had the lead at 30-29. Clayton on the catch. He'll bring it across the time stripe into the forecourt. Now to Morgan, now to Clayton. Clayton on the bounce. Split the double team, bounce it out left corner. Morgan thought about a three, steps right, feeds it Clayton. Now for Marshall, bounce it down to Chad Andrews Fulton in the lane, trying to draw some contact, ducks in and scores. 45-36 in favor of Howard. So that ended the 6-0 run to start the second half by Howard. Cole on the bounce, top side left. Knocked away and stolen by Marshall. Marshall on the run, going strong on Lott. Rim, no, but a whistle and a foul. Chad Lott with his first. Marshall's got 2 free throws coming. First one in front of the rim, no good. And Marshall split a pair. He's got 6. 45-37 Howard. 16:50 to go. Cole on the bounce. Hands it off now to Williams. Williams coming left. Line, Lane fights it up. Blocked away by Council Jr. Oh, my. Torrey went with a follow, and he was fouled. Chad Andrews Fulton with his second.
Foul ball number 1, Chad Andrews Fulton. His second personal, second team foul. Howard number 1, Andre Torrey, the line, 2 shots.
So now Torrey stepping in.
Hey, yo.
Makes it 46-37. Torrey now with 5. Second one, rimming off. On the year, he came in shooting nearly 40.5% at the free throw line. 46-37. Howard with the lead. Clayton on the bounce between the rings. Far side right, now to Marshall. Runs into the lane, he dropped the shoulder. What do we got? An offensive foul. Marshall with the offensive foul, that's his first. He didn't think so. R.J. Cole with the handle coming left to right. Crossing the time stripe, now to the forecourt. Swings it left of the lane for Lott, and we have a whistle, I believe, off the ball. Marshall picks up his second. Oslander's coming to get him. That comes at 16:07 to go. Second half, 46-37 Howard. Lob comes in now for Cousins. On the bounce. Gave it up to Torrey. Torrey now for Cole. Feeds it off now to Torrey. Runs line to the lane. Glass, no, but he was fouled on the way by. I believe Andrews Fulton picks up his third. Brings us to a timeout on the floor. It comes at 15:57 to go. Second half. Howard leads Coppin 46-37 on the Coppin State Sports Network. Fans, the Hyatt Place Baltimore Inner Harbor, located near Fells Point, offering a refreshing blend of style and innovation in a neighborhood alive with cultural attractions, shopping, and amazing local restaurants. The Hyatt Place Baltimore Inner Harbor, the official downtown hotel of Coppin State Athletics. There's a very good look at Andre Torrey. He's got 5 points, but his length at 6'8" as a freshman has been a lot to deal with for Coppin here this afternoon, early evening, 46-37. Howard with the lead. Rebound margin now to Howard at 21-19. Council has 9 boards, leading Coppin State. Right side, and Bethea Jr., who just checked in, buries a 3, give him 10. 49-37 Howard. Clayton with it, head of the key. Line, lane, scoop of the left hand. Clayton was fouled. On a Asaki picks up his 4th, and he just checked in. That brings Zion Cousins back to the scorer's table. Clayton at the line, back of the rim, no good. Anasaki's checking out. Clayton's free throw, back of the rim, no good. Keep it 49-37 as Clayton missed them both. Head of the key. They Jr. won that 3 again. Rimming off. Here comes Clayton on the run back, right to left. Medley Bacon's back in along with Ken Oslander for the Eagles. Clayton again going to the left hand, got fouled on the way up. Jalen Jones picks up the foul, his first. Kyle Foster and Chad Lott wait at the scorer's table for Howard at 15:22 remaining. Free throws good for Clayton. He's got 7, 49-38. Howard with the lead. Second attempt by Clayton, good. DeJuan got them both, give him 8. 49-39. Check that, 49-38. Howard. Head of the key on the catch. Bethea Jr. hands it off. Indeed, 49-39. It took a while posting that extra free throw that Clayton made. Right side pull-up is good for Chad Lott. He's got 6. 51-39 Howard. Clayton with it. Trying to go opposite the screen for Medley Bacon. High right feed Morgan. Kick out right corner. Justin Steers in the game for the first time for Coppin State. Throws one up wildly, then it came down to Cousins. He got tied up. It's going the other way. Howard gets it back with 14:39 to go. Up by 12. Trying to break this log jam for the 6th seed. Lot to the forecourt, top side left. Your side right. It comes to Foster. Gave it up right side. The ball came free. Here comes Clayton on the run out. Clayton draws 3 different defenders. Now backs it out between the rings. Pick and roll to Steers. Steers on the catch. Left side 3 is on the way. Glass no good. Steers ended up knocked to the floor by Torre. Now that was after the shot. Drummond is back. Bethea Jr. is going to take a seat with 14:07 to go. Inbound, exactly where Coach Dixon is standing. Drummond to inbound. Now for Clayton. Clayton approaching head of the key. Kick it out left corner to Drummond. Drummond coming to his right. Bounce it off down to Medley Bacon. Medley Bacon left in a lane. Swings it back head of the key now for Drummond. He traveled.
Come on, defense, let's get it stopped. I gotta hear you, B. Guys, let's talk.
13:52 to go. 51-39 Howard. Cole between the rings, defended by Oslander. Dribbles it right, picks up the bounce, shovels it down to his right to Lott. Lott turns from 15, got it. Chad Lott now with 8. 53-39, Howard. Clayton head of the key, line to the lane, reverse it off down for Steers. Steers back between the rings. Gave it up to Oslander, line to the lane, bounce it weak side to Drummond, and Drummond stepped out of bounds along the baseline left.
Need it. Let's go.
Marshall and Morgan checking back in for Coppin State. Drummond checking out, so Steers. Cole on the inbound. Now to the forecourt, nearly 7 minutes into the second half, 53-39. Howard. Left side three, comes rimming off out of the hand of Foster. Rebound to Coppin, here comes Clayton. Right side Oslander, right corner, Marshall goes baseline to the right, he traveled. Got to the doorstep and dragged the pivot foot. Cole to the forecourt, top side left, defended by Oslander.
Go, go, go.
Feeds it off to Lott. Bounce it off into the key, now to Torrey. Torrey with a fadeaway, it's good. Give him 7. 55-39, 6 unanswered by Howard. Clayton skipped to the left corner, intended for Marshall, it went out of bounds. Andrews Fulton heading back to the scorer's table. He's going to check in with 12:23 to go to get Brendan Medley-Bacon. Here comes Council Jr. He'll replace Nigel Marshall. Now for Cole. Cole into the forecourt. Left side fade away for Lott. Will not drop. Cousins an offensive rebound and follow. Blocked away by Lamar Morgan. Out of bounds with 12:09 to go.
Hey, kid, 21.
Williams back to the scorer's table. He'll check back in. He's replacing Foster. Lot to inbound from the baseline. Now for Cousins. Give it up to Cole. Cole to the jump circle. On the bounce going left. Gave it up left corner now to Lott. Lott the crossover dribble. Gave it up for Torrey. Blocked away by Council. He saved it in. Clayton on the run out. On the bounce, head of the key, now Oslander going right of the lane, reverse it off to Andrews Fulton. Back to Clayton, head of the key. Clayton on the bounce. 15 to shoot. Dewan going into the lane, got fouled. I believe it's Cousins. Check that. Torrey picks up his third. It brings us to the under 12 immediate timeout at 11:34 to go. It's now Howard 55, Coppin State 39. Back after this timeout on the Coppin State Sports Network. So assistant coach John Oslander was just assessed a technical foul at the 11:34 mark of the second half. And I believe it's going to be 2 shots for Howard. So this is what precipitated that technical foul. When the immediate timeout happened, as Cole's going to shoot the free throws, the one official just said, we're not going to have any of this, as Cole misses the first of 2. And then he came right back out after instructing the players and went after the official again. That's when the technical foul came out. R.J. Cole just split a pair of free throws. Make it 56-39. That was so fast after he made that second free throw. It was almost like they weren't going to count it. It's up there, 56-39, 11:30 to go. Clayton at the free throw line. Kicks it back to Andrews Fulton. He lets fly with a 3, back of the rim, no good. Said knocks it free. Here comes Cole in traffic. Long outlet down the floor. Now to the right corner, C.J. Williams. And Williams ends up upended and a blocking foul call against Coppin. Chad just picked up his 4th. C.J. Williams now at the free throw line with 11:14 to go. Coppin trailing 56-39. All right, so they've changed the foul from Chad Andrews Fulton to Cedric Council Jr. So Ced's got his first personal of the day. Andrews Fulton has 3. Williams' free throw is on the way and good. 57-39. You got R.J. Cole having a conversation with Lamar Morgan, a couple of kids playing high school ball in Jersey, now playing in the D.C. Baltimore Metro. C.J. got them both, give him 11. 58-39, Howard. Deflected away from Chad Andrews Fulton. Here comes Jalen Jones on the run out, threw it into the Howard bench, out of bounds. .11:02 to go. Clayton with it. Now to the forecourt. Coming left to the Andrews Fulton screen. Right side Oslander behind the arc. Bounce it down to Chad Andrews Fulton, right of the lane. Trying to step in with a left hand. Now back to Clayton, top side right. Coming to his left. Step back 3 up the right wing, rimming off. And the rebound, C.J. Williams. We got a foul, I believe, on Jones, as he bumped off Chad Andrews Fulton.
Foul ball number 23, Jalen Jones, his second personal, 16 foul.
.10:39 to go. The bounce comes in now to Andrews Fulton, trying to back his way in. Spins left to right, far block entry, and he's fouled again. Jones may have just picked up his 3rd. He did. He'll come out. Torrey's coming back to get him.
17 foul. For the Eagles, number 1, Jalen Fulton, shooting 2.
Steers heading to the table. Andrews Fulton's free throw on the way and good. 58-40 Howard. Second free throw, rimming off, rebound, Steers, had it come free to the baseline, and there went the triangle. I don't know, that one might not come back. Oh, the triangle's back to good health. After taking a blow. Fade away at the left elbow. C.J. Williams now with 13. 60-40 Howard, nearly halfway through the second half. And an answer by Chad Andrews Fulton, give him 7, make it 60-42. Left side triple, that's good. Out of the hand of Chad Lott, give him 11. 63-42. Clayton kicks it out to the near corner. Morgan back to Oslander. Oslander lined in a lane, fights it up. Rim no, but a whistle on a foul. Chad Lott with his second. Oslander's first free throw, rim and off. He'll get another one. Oslander split a pair, give him 7. Ibn Williams is back for Coppin State as they trail 63-43. Morgan checks out, 9:44 to go. Inbound comes to R.J. Cole. He'll sprint it now to the forecourt. Top side of the right, now to Williams. Williams from 15, pulls up, rimming off, rebound Andrews Fulton. Quick outlet now to Clayton. Clayton out of the forecourt on the bounce. Hesitation dribble, line to the lane, fights it up with the left hand and got fouled. Cousins the foul, that's his first. Free throws on the way and good. Clayton now with 9. 63-44 Howard. Foster checks back in. Chad Lott checks out. Clayton's second free throw, good. DeJuan's now got 10. And make it 63-45 Howard. 9:20 to go. Head of the key now, Cousins. Right side to Williams. Back head of the key now for Torrey. Far side left. Cole gave it back to Torrey. He cuffs it going down the lane and rocks it home with the right hand. He's got 9. 65-45 Howard, less than 9 minutes to go. Steers a 3-ball out of the corner, it's good. 65-48 Howard. Cole now for Cousins. Left side to Foster, there goes a jumper, rimming off. Cousins had it and lost it. Here comes Williams on the run back. Clayton with a spin move, line to the lane, dumps it off to Andrews Fulton. Power bounce left to the lane, goes strong on the right hand and scores. Timeout Coppin. 65-50 Howard. We've got a timeout on the floor with 8:27 to go. Back after a 60-second message on the Coppin State Sports Network.
Starts here. The 2019 MEAC Basketball Tournament is back at Scope Arena in Norfolk, Virginia. It's 6 days of non-stop action as your favorite MEAC men's and women's basketball teams battle it out on the court for the right to play in the big dance. Get your tickets today at MEACHoops.com. Member institutions and Ticketmaster. March 11th through the 16th at Scope Arena as the road to the big dance goes through Norfolk.
Fans, from the moment you enter the newly renovated Holiday Inn Baltimore Inner Harbor until you return home, you experience all the charms that give our hometown its Charm City moniker. The hotel is conveniently located 3 blocks from Baltimore's Inner Harbor attractions. It's across the Baltimore Convention Center within a mile. Guests can find the Horseshoe Casino, Hard Rock Cafe, M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Baltimore Ravens. 8:27 to go. 65-50. Howard with the lead. Off the inbound, Cousins deflected away. Clayton ends up with it. On the bounce, left of the lane, kick out right side. Williams at 3, across the iron, no good. And Steers is called for the reach. Check that. Chad Andrews Fulton just picked up his 4th. So now Cousins in a 1 and the bonus situation on Compton's 7th team foul. Nigel Marshall replaces Chad Andrews Fulton. Rim, it rattled out. Rebound to Marshall. Howard had nobody on the blocks for that free throw. Marshall lined to the lane. He got hand checked. R.J. Cole with his first. Now that's going to put Coppin into the double bonus situation with 8:10 to go on Howard's 10th team foul. First free throw is on the way. It's good. 65-51. Second free throw, good. Marshall now with 8 as he got them both. 65-52. Compton starting to chip away with 8:10 to go. That's last touch by Torre, out of bounds. So Compton a chance to cut even deeper into this lead. Marshall from the baseline to inbound. Gets it into Clayton, top side left. Defended by Lott. Clayton backs it out. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Under 8 minutes to go. Clayton runs it right of the lane. Nearly turned it over. He did. Here comes C.J. Williams. Deflected away by Marshall. Cole taking it strong. Marshall knocked it out of bounds. Off the inbound. Ibn steals it away. Line to the lane. High off the glass and good. Ibn Williams now with 7. 65-54. Coppin now within 11. 7:39 to go. Coppin with 9 unanswered. Another turnover by the Bison. Here comes Clayton, head of the key. Right side Marshall. Thought about that three. Coughed it up as he slipped on the floor. Hand off to Cole, going strong to the glass. Count on the foul. R.J. Cole now with 16. 65-56. Excuse me, 67-54, and a free throw coming. Andrews Fulton's back for Nigel Marshall. Clayton a foul, it's his third. Cole puts the N1 free throw on the way. Rim, it trickles off. 67-54. Howard, head of the key, Clayton. Now to Oslander, near side left. Back to Clayton, approaching head of the key. Clayton on the bounce. Hands it off high left to Oslander. Oslander left in a lane. Runs it up in traffic. And it's last touch by Coppin out of bounds. 6:59 to go. Inbound to Cole. Gave it up to Bethea Jr. Now to Cole into the forecourt. Bounce it back to Bethea Jr. Back to Cole, far side left. Back into the key now to Bethea Jr. Shot clock down to 10. C.J. Williams on the catch. Lobs it near block, extended a lot. Coming to his left. Faces, fires. Rim, glass, no. Rebound, steers. Quick outlet now to Clayton. Clayton, a step-in three from the head of the key, rim it off, and the rebound comes down to Howard. Locke covers it up, now bouncing off to Cole. Closing in on 6:15 to go.
We need to stop!
To the doorstep. Lott all by himself scores. Timeout Howard. Lott now with 13. Makes it 69-54. Howard, we're back after a 30-second timeout on the Coppin State Sports Network. So when basketball is on, you have to be at B-Dubs. You get the $5 game day deals, Buffalo Wild Wings at Arundel Mills, Owings Mills, and White Marsh. Wings, beer, sports. Remember, the tournament's right around the corner. All the action at B-Dubs. Closing in at 6 to go. Coppin down by 15, 69-54. Near side left, Andrews Fulton. Hands it off to Clayton, runs it left in a lane. Glass, good. DeJuan Clayton now with 12. 69-56. Howard with the lead. Left in a lane, Lott. Reverse it back to Bethea Jr. 19 to shoot. Bethea Jr. on the bounce. Coming back to his right. Got to the head of the key. Swings it down to the doorstep. The ball is deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Coppin. 8 to shoot. Cole from the baseline, the inbound. Swings it now to C.J. Williams. Williams on the bounce. Pulls up left in a lane. Count it and a foul. He's got 15. 71-56 and a free throw coming. Lamar Morgan the foul. It's his second. Williams at the line, puts it on the way, rim it off. 71-56 Howard. 5:15 to go. Clayton, now for Oslander. Step left to the corner, it's on the way and good. Oslander's third three, now give him 10 in the game off the Coppin bench. 71-59, Coppin needs a stop at 5 minutes to go. Lott top side of the right. Now at the free throw line, Cousins with a turnaround, rim it off, rebound Oslander. Now for Clayton, top side of the right. Right corner, Morgan wants a three, good. Morgan now with 6, 71-62. Coppin down by 9, 4:44 to go. We're back at 60 on the Coppin State Sports Network. So FAMU's got to lead at Bethune-Cookman in the second half. Norfolk State leads in Morgan 47-45. And Maryland Eastern Shore trails Del State. We'll see Del State on Monday night. A&T at home leads South Carolina State by 5. And then North Carolina Central 44-42 over Savannah State in the second half. Here it is 71-62 Howard. 4:44 to go. Oslander and Morgan have hit back-to-back threes to bring Coppin within 9. Chad Lott to inbound, gets it into Cole, into double team. Far side, Williams on the catch. Back to Lott. Now to the forecourt for Williams. Now for Cole. He'll just let the clock wind down to 15 to shoot. Bethea Jr. got to the lane, reverse it back to Cole. He wants a three, it's on the way, rim it off. Tip free by Andrews Fulton, he wins the rebound. Here comes Clayton. Clayton head of the key, surveying the situation. Now to Andrews Fulton, hands it back to Clayton. DeJuan left of the lane, scoops and scores with the left hand. Clayton with 14. 71-64, Coppin within 7. Williams on the catch, now to the forecourt. Now to Cole. Cole head of the key on the bounce, 13 to shoot, 3:50 to go. Bounce it off now for Lott. Lott left in a lane, lost the handle. Oslander coming away with it. Hands it off to Clayton. DeJuan head of the key, has the Andrews Fulton screen to his left. Zips it right side out of Oslander. Curls right in the lane, no look feed to Andrews Fulton on the doorstep. Step in left, blocked from behind by Torrey. Williams going strong to the glass, rim and good. Williams now with 9. 71-66, Howard by 5. 3:20 to go. Lott back to Cole. Near side right, C.J. Williams. Cousins the long walk to the middle of the scorer's table. Shot clocked at 10. Lob right to Lott. He'll pull up from 15, rim it off. Howard's gone ice cold. Here comes Clayton. Line, left in a lane, scoop, rim, no. Here comes Bethea Jr. On the run out, finds Cole head of the key. 2:45 to go. Cole will back it out. Shot clock to 18. Lob it high right now. Torrey's got it. Back head of the key. Bethea Jr. going right. Back to Torrey. Head of the key now. R.J. Cole. 7 to shoot. Cole going left in a lane. Lost it on the way up. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Chad Lott. timeout on the floor. 2:26 to go. And we're coming back after a 60-second timeout on the Coppin State Sports Network. You can see right now, CoppinStateSports.com, they still got it. All you have to do is watch that live video stream. They still got it. All the fans here at Coppin State. Great atmosphere coming down the stretch in this one. 71-66. Howard by 5, but Coppin making a huge run. They trailed 63-42. Since then, 24-8. To get right back in it. Rebound margin back in favor of Coppin at 33-32. Clayton to Morgan, head of the key three. Rimming off, weak side rebound, R.J. Cole. 2:15 to go. Head of the key now. Torres got it. Now to Williams, top side right. Between the rings, now to Cousins, far side left, now to Cole. Cole, left of the lane, fights it up on Oslander and scores. Cole now with 18, timeout Howard. They now have a 73-66 lead, and we're back after a 30-second timeout on the Coppin State Sports Network. .157 remaining. 73-66, Howard. Coppin inbound from the baseline. Williams now for Clayton. Clayton out of the forecourt. On the bounce between the rings, Andrews Fulton sets the screen. Clayton coming left of it. Reverse it off into the key. Andrews Fulton trying to go right. In the lane, trying to fight it up. He's fouled. Fouls on Cousins. That's his second. Andrews Fulton puts it on the way. It's good. He's got 10. 73-67, Howard. Second one's on the way. Rim, it lipped off. Skip pass far side, now to R.J. Cole. Cole on a run out, now to the forecourt. Finds Locke going to the rim. It trickles off the front rim. Coppin's got numbers the other way, 5-on-4. Oslander on the run. Line to the lane. Gallops in with the left. Rimming off. Andrews Fulton knocks it free. Saves it in along the baseline. Turns back to the basket. Fights it up in traffic. Rim no, but a whistle and a foul. Cousins picks up his third.
His third personal. For Eagle number 1, Andrew Wilson, shooting 2.
1:21 to go. 73-67. Howard. Free throws on the way, good. Andrews Fulton with 11. 73-68. Howard by 5. Second free throw by Andrews Fulton, rim it off. Loose ball, kept alive by Coppin. Clayton with it, head of the key, 75 seconds to go. Lamar Morgan spinning right, backs it out now to Clayton, 20 to shoot. Clayton on the bounce, right of the lane, kicking out right side. Ib wants a three, good again. Ibn Williams down with 12. 73-71, Howard into the final minute of regulation. 58 seconds to be exact, 26 to shoot, and a foul call. On DeJuan Clayton, his fourth. It sends R.J. Cole to the free throw line in a 2-point game. First free throw, good. Cole now with 19, 74-71. The king in court on homecoming, getting the crowd coming to life. Second one, rimming off. 74-71, Howard by 3. Here comes Clayton to the time stripe, now to the forecourt. 50 seconds to go. Clayton on the bounce, coming to his right, got in the lane, kicking out to Ibn Williams. Thought about that three, got cut off. Now to Oslander, 15 to shoot. Clayton between the rings on the bounce, going left of the lane, faces, fires, got it. DeJuan Clayton, give him 16. Coppin trails 74-73. About a 7-second gap game and shot clock. Cole on the bounce, into the forecourt, 15 to shoot. Cole, defended by Morgan. Two Jersey guys going at it late in the game. Cole on the bounce, approaching head of the key. Feeds it left side to Cousins. Cole forces up a jumper, rimming off, rebound Oslander. 6 seconds to go. Here comes Clayton, Coppin down one. Clayton coast to coast, blocked out of bounds. Last touch by Howard. Oh my goodness. Clayton with the offensive foul. He's going to foul out with 16 points with 1 second to go. (74-73), Howard with the lead. They're coming to the video monitor to review the last play. As it stands, DeJuan Clayton is fouled out with 16 points. And they're going to check the clock for time. So Clayton ends up with the charge call at about a second and a half, maybe 1.9. Indeed, the offensive foul call stands. And I believe Howard's going to take a timeout. They will. It's a 30-second timeout with 1 second to go. Drummond's checking in. He'll replace Clayton. Both teams over the limit. Medley Bacon also checking in. He's going to be defending the inbounder. Coppin battling all the way back from down 21 in this second half. A 31-11 run to close it to a 1-point deficit at 74-73, but a second to go. And Clayton almost put Coppin on top, but is called for a charge. They'll review it once again for time. You can see at the bottom of the screen, Morgan is standing behind the arc looking for the ball for a kick out three. So they're trying to look at the clock right now. It's at about 2-2, 2, 1-9, 1-8, 1-7, 1-6. That's a 2-5, 2-4, 2-3, 2-2, 2-1, 2, 1-9. There's the contact, 1-7, 1-6, maybe 1-5, maybe. They'll go 1.6.
It's also a spot throw-in, right?
That's good work by the TV crew right there. Medley Bacon defending the inbound. 1.6 to go, 1.6 to go. Chad Lott to inbound against Medley Bacon. It's a spot inbound. Center of the floor, picked off by Morgan, lets it fly. It's on the way. Rim, no. Final score, Howard 74, Coppin 73. And the valiant comeback by the Eagles goes for naught in the second half. And the log jam for the 6th seed now has Howard at 7-6 in conference, 13-15 overall. Coppin now 6-22 overall with the loss, 6-7 in the MEAC with 3 to go, including Monday night against Delaware State. How big was that shot by Lamar Morgan? It almost went just left of the iron. And Howard escapes the PEC with a 74-73 victory. Let's head to the floor.
To the Coppin, our motto true. We raise our song.